Hi guys. Just listening to this song reminds me of my brother Sante because it's a song that he would be totally getting down and dancing to, which brings me to my reasoning to share this story with him. So if any of you guys know our family, um, the Pereiras love their dancing. So call it at a wedding or when we get together, if there's music, there's always someone dancing. And so in a conversation that I had with Sante had to do with dancing. And actually as a person of faith, one of the things that I started thinking really about deeply was when he was diagnosed and, things might look bad. And the thoughts that I had whenever, like, for someone who has loved a loved one who has a terminal illness, you start thinking about death and life and what the meaning of life and where, all those things, those conversations and questions that come to mind. And I think for me, I wanted to have that conversation of where my brother stood and what he thought about the eternal things. So in our conversation, I told him, like, I would love to obviously see him be healed and to be able to dance with him here on earth. But more importantly, I really wanted the assurance of his eternity and life after death and what his belief was. And so we had that conversation that I would love to dance with him for a long time here on earth, but I would also love to dance with him forever in heaven. And, those are conversations of eternal things and perspective. That's not just what we see here, that's temporary and temporal on earth. And I think that was probably one of my most deep, amazing conversations that I had with him one-on-one that I just cling to and I'm so thankful for. And I think, when we do have loved ones and we think about those things, it's part of the process to just prepare myself or prepare that person who might be dying of, like, their thoughts of the eternals. And I think, I think of the people out there. Like, I don't know where you may or may not stand when it comes to those questions, but I hope that you have the opportunity to have those discussions and, maybe make that a time to ask questions about the eternal things and the perspective and what you may or may not believe. I think those are great conversations to have. And of course, I am available and you can always ask me questions, I guess. But maybe having those conversations with each other so that I firmly believe that there's life after death and that there's more to this life than just living and dying. Those conversations are just as important as any conversation that you may have with your loved ones. So I hope that you do take time to have those candid conversations. So anyway, I hope, you take the opportunity because it's important. I'm thankful that I can look forward to, and I firmly believe that I will see my brother again and that he will be jamming and dancing again and doing little dips and shaking someday. So anyway, I will talk to you soon again. Have an amazing day, and I hope you are full of grace and joy to those that you come in contact with. We'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.